Footprints fam!
My name is Dylan and I joined Footprints in the fall of 2018.
I'm Mayher and I also joined in fall 2018.
I'm Hannah and I joined in spring 2019.
So why I joined Footprints? So I joined Footprints because at the time I really felt like I wanted to do something a little more meaningful with my time, and I felt like I wasn't really that close with the people around me, and wanted to kind of just join a family that could offer really close friendship, and at the same time we all work together to do something really meaningful and important. So when I first looked at the club, I found that they worked with kids, and they brought the kids the experience of brought the kids in the hospital the experience of them just being kids, which is something that they're usually not allowed to do because they do have these chronic conditions. And with me, my whole life, I've really just loved making people feel better about themselves and making people happier. And I felt like that was the perfect kind of Footprints offered the perfect combination of like a community and at the same time like a goal. And because I loved working with kids in the past, I've spent a lot of my time doing that. And at the same time, you have the experience of making their lives better. I felt like it was the perfect kind of match with what I love to do, and that's why I decided to join.
The reason I joined was I was also looking for an organization where I really felt like there was a sense of community, so the people in the organization will support you no matter what. And obviously, since we're working with kids who have illnesses, it can be a little difficult because there's a lot of emotional things that we have to deal with. So one thing that I love about Footprints is we try to focus on things like feelings time so that we can talk about our experiences, we can laugh about them, we can cry about them, and we can process them however we need to. So something that I really love is getting to work with these kids. They just remind you that kids can make a home no matter where they are. So one of my favorite memories is working with this little kid, and he would figure out a way to make his hospital bed like a track for his race cars. And it was just something that made me so happy, because I think in our daily lives we focus so much on little things, and then you see these kids and they just find a way to find happiness no matter where they are, and that brings me happiness. So that's what I really love.
I joined Footprints because I met some of the people in Footprints beforehand, and I just thought they were like really genuine and really like enjoyed being there, and it wasn't just something to put on a resume. Like I feel like a lot of clubs, they're just kind of there to build a resume and to get you into like the next program, but I felt like Footprints was really genuine and everyone really wanted to be there, and they all wanted to be a part of the same cause that I did, which was just helping kids be kids. And I really liked it because it continued a lot of my volunteer work that I had from high school, which was a lot of working with kids and a lot of working in the medical field. So I really enjoyed being able to come into Footprints and feel like a part of a group that just had a lot in common.
And through Footprints, I got to meet these people,
Yeah.
and I
I was
feel
just
like
going to mention that.
Yeah,
we
we hang out
actually
all the time.
we made friends that we hang out. Like we're making plans to go to Disney this summer. Like they're actual lasting friendships from people that I had never known before this organization. So I think it really provides an opportunity to cultivate those relationships that I had never found before coming to UF, joining other organizations. I'd never felt such a strong bond as the people I met here, like Dylan and Hannah. And so
Yeah,
I'm just really thankful for
Yeah.
these people and for Footprints. So yeah.
Yeah, and also too, like when you work in the hospital, you have shift buddies, and so you become really close with your shift buddies who work with you as you work towards giving kids the best experience in the hospital. And one of my favorite memories comes from working with a shift buddy. It was actually my first shift ever. I worked with another one of my really close friends who I met through Footprints, and we were immediately just told by a nurse that a little boy wanted to play. And so for the whole shift, we went in there and just played with cars. We played with little figurine Marios and Yoshis, and it was just honestly the best experience ever, because the child was just so happy, and it really makes you feel awesome when you can just be yourself and be a kid at heart, but also with another kid, and that's an experience they don't get to have. But we give them that experience, and that's what makes Footprints so unique, is you have the experience to help a child be just what they are, and a child, and have to have fun and forget all the worries that they usually experience on a day-to-day basis in a hospital. And through that experience, I've met some really close friends, as Mayher mentioned, and you become really close to just everyone in the club as you work towards that common goal of just giving the best experience possible to children in the hospital. It's a feeling I can't describe. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the best part of my week is definitely going into the unit, and I get to just play with kids and just be creative with them and have fun. It really does it's a whole different part of my week. Like I go from doing school and doing a lot of hard work, and then I get to go there and it's just fun, and just the type of stuff that kids like to do is just so much more fun than you get to do otherwise in college. Like, it's just a lot of fun.
You really get to be yourself, and you can be yourself, but also with patience. And it's just amazing to, you know, take a step back from work and all the stress, and go in there and just, you know, kind of just go crazy and just be yourself and just have all the fun you can have. And it's something that's made me feel 100 times better. And you know, I can always count on going into a shift and forgetting about all my worries and helping a child forget all about their worries and really just feeling like a kid again. And that's something that I have been so desperately wanting, and that's what Footprints gave me. And it's really just a way for me to kind of, it's really just cleansing that aspect, is that I get to just, all my worries are gone because of these children. They give me so much inspiration and so much hope that, you know, my worries seem very small compared to their worries. And to see the courage that they have to fight through their condition and see the happiness on a daily basis that they still have despite their chronic conditions, it just gives me inspiration for what I do. And with Footprints, I wouldn't have that, so it's very much appreciated.
Yay! I love you guys. Like, genuinely.